Hey mama, it's been a while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing miserably, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello? Too afraid to face the facts of a life I didn't know. I like to think that over the years I've learned a thing or two. No longer just a scared little boy afraid of facing the truth. Woo! Woo! I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before.
So, and then I also, Martin, I enjoy that song so much. I'm singing along with it as it's going while I'm trying to share a little bit here. It gets me so much that I forget to actually do the sharing while I'm supposed to be doing it. But either way, great American morning, everybody out there. Martin, thank you for joining me. I'm singing that song in my head. I'm singing it out loud. I'm pretty sure I bother the neighbors almost every morning, and I feel bad for that. But it just pumps me up so much. I got to do it. Got to do it. And I've listened to that damn song so many times. I know the next lyrics. I want to sing them out loud, but if I don't sing along with the song itself, I'll just be foolish. Just foolish. Anyways, guys, great American morning to everybody out there. Thank you for joining me on this amazing Thursday morning. It is going to be a great day. A really great day. We've got second, third podcast coming up. We got Girls Gore and Gin Hack. Good morning. How you doing, brother? It's one of those days that you can't complain. There's too much good going on, and I am excited for it. If you all want to do me a favor and give it a few shares today, guys, I got some news to talk to you about, and I was supposed to have someone to talk about with it, but I'll see if they show up or not. Let me go ahead and light up here. Good cigar. That was a good Eats tune, but I put cigar in there instead for those who want to know. Yeah, good way to start the day. I'm about to smoke a cigar that a lot of you probably are not either going to enjoy nor want to hear about. But dang it, it was a gift. It was a cigar that made me clear out a cigar in a shop in order to just get the box because I love the way this box looks. In fact, if I can get it on camera, I will. Billy, good morning. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Let me go here. Super easy typing in. There we go. It is, guys. Well, let's focus. Come on, camera. Come on, be good to me. Come on, you got this. Dang it. Come on, please. Yeah. It's the Gurkha Warlord. I'll just say it. I'll just say it out loud. It's the Gurkha Warlord. Nobody's happy. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, Charlie, what am I puffing on today? It is something out of the Gurkha line back before they tried to do their little rebranding to make things not so expensive and ridiculous. When the boxes were awesome and the prices were not. I'm going to say that right now. I'm going to go, let's see. Let's go Cigar International. They've got some good pictures, guys. Let's go check them out. I'm going to click on this right here. The goal right now, I just wanted to show you guys why I did what I did the first time I bought this cigar. I am a huge fan of this box. The cigar itself, not so much. It's an okay cigar. Billy says the Gurkha is a good cigar. Thank you. At least somebody can appreciate it. I got a lot of guys give me flack for this, but I don't care. Look at that friggin' box. The presentation is just mwah. It's like money right there, right? If I could quote what's his name from friggin' oh my goodness, I'm forgetting names already. This is terrible. Kevin, good morning, brother. How you doing? It looks like Anthony morning. He's not smoking just yet. No worries. There's always time. There's time, brother. I know there's a delay between us or time zone difference, but you still got time to smoke. So yeah, I just want to show off the box, so you don't judge me too harshly when you realize why I went with this particular cigar. And today it was actually given to me by a buddy of ours, a new friend that we met over at Cigars and More on Rosedale. His name is Bobby. He is a truck driver. He was coming through town, and he had so many of these particular cigars. Have you seen the boxes from Adventura? Yes, they are phenomenal. In fact, I'll bring those up too real quick, just in case we've got some people out there who don't know what we're talking about. Cigars, corporate office. Boom, boom. Let me get some images. Let me see if we can just get some images up and running. These are really cool too, if you have not seen. In fact, I'm glad you brought them up. There we go. Straight up. Oh gosh. There we go. Blam. George, how you doing? The boat ones. No, I'm talking about the pirate ship ones. I'm talking. Oh gosh, that's so small. I apologize, guys. I thought it'd be bigger. Oh wait, yeah. There's the. Gosh, that's so tiny. Why is it doing this to me this morning? I'm gonna go back to you guys for a second so I can read comments. Yes, the pirate ship's awesome, but for some reason I love that treasure chest look that I was getting from the other cigars, or from the other cigar box, like the Warlord, and Adventura does the same. But I want to. I'm so sorry. I thought we would get a bigger image from the internet. The internet does not want to be helpful right now. I believe is it the Explorer? Let's go with. Now, as you can obviously see, I'm doing a great job right now. There we go. Let's see if we can get that a little bit bigger there. There we go. A little bit bigger. Yeah, those pirate ship boxes, pretty dang cool, if I do say so myself. And this is actually smoking very nice right now. It's not too harsh, not too strong, unbelievably smooth. I think it's been sitting in a little bit of age for a while. The cello, you can't really tell on camera too well. Oh, let me go bigger. Let me go get myself bigger. David, good morning, brother. How you doing? Good morning. No, you can't really tell. I can see it here in real life, in person. But the cello has gone a little yellow on me. It's looking good. It's looking real good. But let me hear what you guys plan on smoking today. I don't smoke cigars very much, but I want that box. Yeah, Lauren, exactly. Yeah, I thought you might. I thought you might like that. Actually, I thought Joey might like that box too. There's another one with the dragon logo on it that I think he would get a real kick out of. It's actually over at Cigars and More. So if I have a chance, I am going to totally just steal it for him and bring it over. Because as soon as the boxes are empty, they'll go into this pile. It's like, oh, it's a $5 pile or whatever they decide to sell them for. If it's a much fancier box, the price goes up. But this particular one, I think I could just one of those and run out the store. And she'll never know. Trina will never be the wiser. Just kidding. Oh, there we go, guys. Now, I would love to hear about oh, wait, before we go on. Looks like, have you had the King's Gold? I have not had the King's Gold yet, David. And Hack is having himself the Umbagog, which I had just the other day with Hack and John from Culebras. Great guys. And they made fun of me while I smoked it. You know what? I'm getting flack while smoking a cigar because they all, oh, we're going to go with the LFD Andalusian Bull. And then I'm over here just like, well, I wanted something at a good price point and still delicious because it's from Saka. How could I go wrong? Smoking the Amendola Natural. Good call, Kevin. Kevin, we got to get you on the show again sometime. Let me know when you're free in the morning. And more importantly, Melanie, let me know when you're ready. Boom. She's ready. She's ready. Let's do this. Good morning.
What's up? How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. Let me turn my computer up real quick. There we are. All right. let's get into this. Let's talk about this. First of all, obviously glad to have you here. And what are you smoking?
Actually, I decided to try the Nova cigar today. They are working very hard to market this, so I thought I'd give it another go.
There's some good reason they put that marketing behind it. It's a phenomenal product. It's that thing where it's so good, everyone needs to try it kind of thing. The price point's a little bit higher in some areas, especially here in California. I won't deny it, but it is worth every penny. It is one of those cigars that quality is justified through and through. So I really hope you enjoy that.
Nice. I'm excited now.
Glad I could help. Glad I could help. And then real quick, it looks like David saying hi this morning to Melanie. Good morning. Yeah, there you are. There you are, sir.
Good morning, David. Oh, I hate that.
A little tobacco in the mouth. I've been dealing with this whole time. I cut it. I used an actual cutter for once, and I messed up apparently because I'm getting little flakes. But
Yep.
could be worse.
It's so funny. Oh, I don't even know what I did with mine.
Oh, no.
Oh no. I'm just gonna open it up. I'm gonna pull one of my master blender tricks.
Nice. Nice. So, were we able to get any more information about the thing we want to do this month?
Not yet. So I'm
Not
still gonna, yeah. There is a link. I tried to find it on Cynthia's profile, but I couldn't. But I will have it today. So I just have to, wait for them to get it to me. They're busy people. So
It is true. That is very true. Now, so we have a little time, and there's a conversation that I've been having with these guys already about the cigar I'm smoking. I'm having the Gurkha Warlord, which
cool. I've heard great things about that.
what do you call it? And see, I've been on the opposite boat. Like I have a lot of buddies on this side of the country that are like, oh, I hate Gurkha. Anything Gurkha is terrible. My buddy Scott over in Vegas he's avid hating on Gurkha. And I get some of the ideas, like some of the price points are too high, and all of a sudden you see it online, it's super discounted. Hey, William, let me put that on screen too.
You guys have no idea how much that means to me. That is so just awesome. Thank you so much.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you're watching this morning too. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah. I have to put I totally did not do that.
It's all good.
Oh man, there's so much stuff going on all at the same time. It's just like, and then by the time the end of the night comes, I'm like,
Yeah, sometimes these days just aren't long enough, and you need to just start over the next one. Hopefully get enough sleep in there.
right? Hopefully, never feels like enough.
Oof, yeah. But back to the cigars real quick. Yeah, I actually the first time I bought this cigar, I was over in a local B&M, and I saw they only had like 2, maybe 3, I don't remember quite, left in the box, and it's an amazing treasure chest of a box, huge metal rivets on it. It's incredible. It's a hefty thing.
Right.
So I bought all 3 of them just to clear it out, and they let me have the box. Have you ever done that? Like, you know what? I'll finish this box up just because I want the packaging, just because I want the swag to go with it.
Yeah, I've never actually I never wanted the box per se, but I definitely, when I was in the retail business, I had guys that would be like, save those boxes for me, save those boxes. So I'm like, all right. So I knew it was coming. And Gurkha, it is funny. Gurkha is a funny thing, Gurkha has a huge following. I mean, there's a ton of people out there that just love Gurkha, and I think it's funny because it's like they either love Gurkha or they don't like Gurkha. There is no in between. You're either all in or none at all.
It really feels like this. I'm with David in his camp, though. He's mixed feelings about Gurkhas. Yeah, there are some that I actually really like. For instance, I've always enjoyed the Warlord. I thought it was pretty good. Can't really get many of my buddies when I'm in the lounge to smoke a Gurkha with me, but that just means more for me while I'm there. But I've seen that very much so. Like there's a group on Facebook. It's all Gurkha, and there's a lot of love for it in there. But if you move just slightly over in one direction, you see plenty of people like, oh man, this is the worst brand ever. I'm like, well, it might not be good for you. There's always somebody it's good for, and that's why there's so many different cigars out there. There's different ones in Gurkha's lineup alone that I like and some that I really don't care for. But that means I can still find something that I enjoy from them. So, just it is what it is, kind of thing.
Yeah, totally. You just exactly, and it's just funny to watch to see how people are like, because when I saw them, I was like, "There's a whole group out there. They love this stuff. Like, this is amazing. Maybe it's really good." And then like, somebody else was like, "No." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What happened?" There was- and then it was always the biggest guys that were buying the gherkin too. I noticed. I was like, "What does that have to do with it?" But I always noticed it's like the bigger. I don't know.
I can see that actually. Yeah, I think it's usually the golfer guys, so some of the bigger ring gauge, stronger cigars over at in our neck of the woods, and yeah, I think that's a bit of a pattern. Yeah, there's definitely like there's a guy that comes in there for that, and he's got his own like cookie cutter cardboard, comes straight for it, and you know the customer when he's going that direction. But then again, I have some people who really like really good wine, and I don't know my wines. I'm not going to pretend to because she talks circles around me every time I see her. Her and her husband come in, and her easy quick pick is always just the sample pack of Gurkha. It's a 6-pack, super cheap, super nice. Well, not cheap, but you know what I mean. It's a good affordable thing, and they love great cigars and great spirits and stuff. So if they're picking it out once in a while, there's something to it. There's something good about it.
That's
And
funny.
Alex, good morning. He wants to know what we're smoking. Mel, you want to start off?
I have the Nova Leo X. Is that what it's called?
Felix. Nice.
It is nice.
It's
Good
going good so far.
morning. Yes, so far so good. I like it. This is nice. Good
Nice.
morning, guys.
And looks like Robert has joined us. Rick has joined us. Goody has joined us. Good morning to all you guys. Double R's and the G. I like it. Great information. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that. We try. We try. I will be saying as well. Back to this real quick. I'm going to remove my band so I don't light it on fire. There we are.
Yeah.
There is a lot of cigars out there that I really much enjoy, and then there's been a couple in there that have been that hit and miss moment where it's just like, this isn't so much for me. Maybe someone else will enjoy this. Have you ran into any that maybe so far like you can see why someone else would enjoy it, but it's just not for you kind of cigar?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was like the part of retail that I loved was like being a matchmaker, finding somebody, that likes those cigars or, making just knowing what they like. Even if it's not what you like, you can just pick up on those different things and be able to recognize it and then be able to hand them something that they're going to enjoy.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's a good reason why I like to try a bunch of different cigars, even in certain categories that I might not be a huge fan of. Like, there's a lot of very light Connecticut cigars out there, guys. You all know that. I don't have to explain that to you. But if you want something heavier, Connecticut's just not going to do it, and you're just going to kind of be disappointed for the day. But go in with an open mind here. Think about maybe you have a buddy. I have quite a few older gentlemen who only smoke lighter cigars, and I always like to recommend them something new because they'll stick with their Monte Cristos day after day. But if you give them another option and you can tell them, hey, I tried this and I think you're going to really dig it, they will try it out. Help your buddies try something new once in a while. Even it might not be your palate, but if you got that, good taste buds, if you know what you're doing, help them out. And you might be surprised and find something new that you never knew you would love. I know I always go back to this, but it's pretty much the same thing. The flavored cigars are a once a month maybe kind of thing. Not a big fan of flavored cigars. I've tried every one of the acids I can get my hands on. I'm just not a fan of them. But I know enough about them that I can recommend to somebody who does like them. I think that's a pretty important thing. Because I know I don't technically work there, but I'm pretty much all there all the time over at Cigars and More. And whenever Trina snaps her finger, she'll go help that person. I know I can help that person, and I
That's
appreciate
cool.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure she probably appreciates that too. That's awesome.
I think she does. I hope so at least. It's either that or I'm climbing ladders to rehang signs and stuff. So I'm the young guy. That's fine. If I fall, I'll probably be fine. So it's all good.
Definitely. Oh, that's great.
Good morning. Let's see. People are doing coffee and no,
It's
I'm not doing any
ooh.
of that. I want to drink my coffee.
Yeah. Is this a
Wait, are you talking
Tina?
your coffee stout though? Because maybe Doug, maybe from the brewery. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
You soaked one last. I can't recall the name, but it was a nice, thick, heavy, and little grainy wrapper. Grainy
Co-
wrapper.
Rainy. It was nice, thick. I like. It's not that I prefer like a cigar with a lot of tooth to it. I think that's what you're talking about. That real like sandpaper feel, Alex. Um, it's not that I think it's better or worse or anything, but I do like that. Like if I feel it, and all of a sudden it's like holding butcher paper on a cigar, it's kind of nice. But it's not like it's gonna make or break if I'm gonna smoke it or not. A lot of people are like, oh, it's so silky smooth, so oily. Like, well, I'm gonna light it on fire either way, so it's cool if it's not. As long as there's no holes, as long as it's not a bunch of veins all over it, and you can clearly see where um, the wrapper lines are, that's probably a problem right there. Um, but yeah, toothy cigar, that grainy feeling to it, I've never really thought about it as good or bad. Yeah, I can't think so.
I Yeah, I don't even know if I've even experienced that before, but I actually like it whenever the cigar is very like smooth and oily.
Yeah,
You can always still see it like a vein or once. That's
yeah,
not a vein, but whatever.
yeah. But I totally get that. I hear a lot more people saying that that very smooth and oily feel to it, and I get that. Yeah, it's got oil to the cigar. It's going to be a flavorful cigar. But that toothiness, if you've ever tried it, try out a Mexican San Andreas wrap cigar, and I noticed those ones have a lot of toothiness to it. And
Yeah.
there's this mineral taste to them that I just love. Oh man, one of my favorites.
All right, so then I'm just gonna go ahead and say I love that 2006 San Andreas Rocky Patel cigar.
See that's a great one. Ooh,
That is one of my favorites, definitely for sure.
think I know what I'm getting later now. I totally forgot about that.
Yes, that the ALR. Have you had the age limited rare? That's also an excellent cigar.
Yeah, he actually hopped on the show with us, and I got to smoke that while my brother was smoking the number 6.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
it's like the middle of the shutdown, so we were inside the shop with the lights off in the front, basically like hiding away, so they didn't think we were open.
Yeah.
Um, and he was nice enough to hop on, and we talked cigars, we talked the industry, but he also gave us a recipe for slow cooked sausage in wine, and I'm like, I still haven't tried it yet, so I got to make that. Phenomenal chef. So I just got to copy his recipe.
I know he's so funny. Loves to cook. Smoking the ALR right now. Oh, way to go, LaRon.
That is going on the screen right there, brother. Excellent choice. And real quick,
I heard you.
David said that happened to me. I recommended the Romeo Julieta 1875 Reserve to someone. I'm guessing to somebody who liked something lighter and not too overpowering. That's a perfect cigar for that. Oh, excuse me. I gotta say, yeah, I really do enjoy Romeo Julieta. Even their lighter stuff. Um, it's rare, like it's once in a while, but it's just so familiar and like it's like a comfort cigar.
Yeah, I like the vintage number 3. It's a great cigar. If you can find that cigar, or even the vintage number 5 is also excellent, just a little bit bigger. But I think those cigars, I love if somebody came in and they were like, oh, I usually smoke Davidoff, or I usually smoke classic Ashton, or Alvo, or just something like, I was like, you want something good? Try that vintage number 3. You'll love it. It'll fit right into that palette.
Nice. That is an excellent recommendation right there. Yeah, um, yeah. And there's a lot of times where guys will come in and they will go straight to their Davidoffs, and I think there are quite a few other what's the word I'm looking for? There are other good choices for maybe a little bit less on that price point, guys. If you're looking for that Davidoff experience on your everyday budget, but then there's something about say the late hour Nicaragua that you just can't replicate because some just have it on lock. There's those certain cigars that I know people are like, oh, well, this one is a little like this, or if you try this, it's a bit like that. Some of them just don't have that competing factor right there, and that's probably the one for me.
Yep. It just knocks.
Ugh.
It just goes above all.
A little bit, yeah. There's some that are just it's for a celebration. It's for a good time. It's because you're gonna be doing something important, hopefully, and it's a good cigar for that.
That's so cool. So, Jim, you tried it out and it turned out good. That's awesome. I have to tell
Yeah.
Rocky that people are trying his recipes.
In all honesty, though, Hack's a good buddy, and I think he should send a recipe um to Rocky to try out, and he's gonna be very happy with that as well.
Oh, that would be awesome. You
Yeah,
totally should do that. I can
yeah.
help get that message over to him too. Has a
Well,
lot of good smokes. Yes, Robert, he does have a lot of good smokes. Oh, Davidoff or Zeno Platinum. I love Zenos. That was the first cigar that I fell in love with was the Zeno Scepter series. It was called Lowrider.
very nice, very nice.
Hmm.
See, I'm very low on my Xeno skills. I don't know too many about the Xeno Platinum. I liked it, but I just I don't see it being in my rotation too often. Maybe I could work it in, but eh.
It's like uber luxurious. So I don't know if it would like. I mean, the Scepter series is not too bad, but you're still looking at like $15 a stick for a Corona sized stick. So it's kind of pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah, that comes in our area, and then all of a sudden it's $18.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
which again, if it's a good stick, if it's worth it, it's worth it. You can't really argue with that. But no, it definitely is, and I can see where people would smoke it, like what palates would fit it. But I think I still want something just a little bit bolder, just a little bit deeper, if I'm going to be up to that level. Either that, or I want something unbelievably smooth, and that's when I'm going to go to the Atabey then. So
Oh yeah. Well, that's pretty much what the Zeno is. It is very very smooth. I think it's a great cigar, but I agree with you. There's others out there that you can get probably a little more affordable price, and they'll still be just as good.
yeah, I could see that. But then again, it's still a good cigar. That's the hard part. Yeah, it's like I really want it still, so I'm going to get it anyway. Yeah, it's going to happen. And then it says David says I love the I cannot pronounce that, bro. Aroha sticks.
I don't know.
I don't think I've had those. If you could send me a picture of the band, brother, just because maybe I've seen it, maybe I'm just not pronouncing it right in my head. I would love to figure that out, though. That sounds like sounds very interesting to me. Yeah, if you guys ever have recommendations, send them over. Like, I want to hear about these things.
What? New York? Well, you know what? I've never really been a big fan since Uber started picking people up over there because you never know you're gonna get run over waiting for an Uber.
Oh, no. That I didn't think about that.
75% tax, so that's insane.
Yeah, I thought ours was bad over here. We're at like 63%, something like that in California for our tobacco tax.
Oh,
Heck, help me out if I'm wrong on that. I think we might even be a little bit lower now. I'm like 58. But 75 is ridiculous. And no offense to these people planning all this, but you're not that big a state. You drive 30 minutes and all of a sudden you have a lower tax to pay at this other place. You're just hurting your own businesses.
yeah,
Aroa.
that's true.
Aroa. Thank you, Kevin.
Aurora.
Yeah. See, that's why we need Kevin on the show, because he can take care of all this stuff for me.
It sounds
And
like my dog saying "I love you." Aurora.
oh my god. Excuse me. All right, that got me. Uh, okay, no, we're at 62 here. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's pretty bad. And oh man, they're doing something with the numbers too, guys, where it's actually we're not quite at 62. That's the import, and then there's some other one for the sales. But either way, it's going to get passed on to you, no matter what. David,
Yep.
Texas or Florida? I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about Vegas actually.
Oh, yeah, you stayed there a month, didn't you? That's pretty cool.
I did. It was a crazy experience. I was living over on Fremont, so I was very confined to one spot. But the documentary got slowed down, but it's still coming out, so I'm proud of that. Very happy. I have heard Doug. I've heard this technically many times. Is in fact the shizzle, shiznizzle. In fact, that is the technical term for Texas. Like a bumper sticker now. Texas is the shiznizzle, but I can't order one yet until I actually, go to Texas. Uh,
That's funny. Oh, the most I've ever spent on a cigar. You know what? It's what's. I'll tell you a funny story. Actually, it's not really what I'll tell you. The most expensive cigar I've ever smoked was this a Fuente. Oh gosh, I have no idea what it's called. Like it was almost like the Desiglo, I think, one of those. But it was $100 cigar, and I got it for my birthday. And I was thinking it was just another Fuente because I have them all the time, right? So I just light it up and I'm smoking it on my virtual event, just the cigar, and I'm just like da 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 la da 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 da. And the next day he goes, "How'd you like that cigar?" He goes, and he gave me two of them. One of them has his daughter's. It was actually it's an Opus X, and Carlito had actually gotten his daughter's name on it, and her birthday
Aw.
is September 15th, which is the same as mine. So he sent me
Nice.
that cigar. So I was like, that's cool. But so I saved that cigar, which is not as expensive, but it's an 18-year-old cigar. And then I smoked the $100 cigar, and and he tells me, he's like, "How'd you like that?" He goes, "That one was $100. This one was just sentimental." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "I didn't realize I smoked the." It was good. It was really good.
Yeah, I think that's better to go in that way because I bought the Opus X Purple Rain, and it was like I think it was like $60, but it was amazing. I loved it. It was like it
Wow.
was worth every penny.
I can't wait to try that. I have heard so many good things about it. Is it a full smoke? Like, is it bold or is it
It's,
smooth? I'm sure that it is harmonious. It's Fuente, but
yeah, it was still pretty bold, but at the same time, it was that unbelievable Fuente flavors to it. So it's
hmm,
you can't even see how strong it is if you're that overwhelmed by how great the taste is, which is why I like a lot of bolder cigars because all of a sudden I'm not worried about strength at all. I'm just loving how good the taste is. But
right.
as good as that one was, even for the price point, it was phenomenal. And I feel bad because like ripping on Davidoff today. I had this Davidoff that doesn't sell in the U.S. I think they want to say it was like $80 a stick or something, and it came out of Pravada. So I'm like, all right, well, I get to smoke this. This is awesome. And I was kind of disappointed. It was just a cigar. There
Aw.
was nothing fancy about it. It didn't even taste as good as some of their others. Like if I took this band off, it was about the same ring gauge and size as this guy, just a little bit darker. And it was good. It was good, but it definitely wasn't that.
Oh, that's now see that's got to be a big, huge disappointment when you go and spend a whole bunch of money on a cigar. No, you know what the biggest disappointment is? Is when you buy overpriced coffee from Starbucks and they don't get it right. And you got to drive off.
Ah, that's why the only thing I get over at Starbucks anymore is just espresso shots. I get triple espresso, and then my day started. I'm just out of there. Just no dealing with anybody. Very hard to get that wrong. If you do, I don't understand what happened. Like, did I not? Am I speaking wrong today? It might be my fault. 'Cause-
Okay, Doug is now my new best friend.
Oh, nice, brother. Yeah, he's got some good stuff right there. And the
I
party gets
love that
150.
cigar.
I've never had that.
You never had the Angel Share?
I've had the Angel Share. Love the
Oh,
Angel Share. The Partagas.
oh,
Is
the
that the
Pargas.
name of the
Okay.
Partagas, or is that the price point on there? Because I have not. Either way, I have not had it. I have not had $100 Partagas. That
Yeah, I don't
sounds
know. We
that
have some
sounds fancy.
Partagas. We have Partagas in the Cuban door, but I don't. I don't know. That's Mark's.
Is what it is.
Hello, hello, hello. Let's see.
And
Nova
yeah, that
cigars. They never disappoint. Oh, that's awesome. I agree. This is an excellent cigar.
yeah. I'm gonna put that on screen because I agree with that wholeheartedly. That is that's one of those brands that um has that price point set to a spot that this is a premium quality product, and I respect that 100% because um I don't know if there's any that I haven't had their Chinese New Year one, but everything else has been phenomenal. Even the football shape, which I cannot remember. I think it's just called the football or the champion. It's called the champion, excuse me. And it's a very long football with a little Maduro laces for it. Smoked that on Super Bowl or at the Super Bowl, whatever you want to call it. And my God, it was so good for being a little football. I was like, this is awesome. I
heard
thought it
it.
was going to be a gimmick.
I heard that is a rare find. So you were lucky to be able to get your hands on that.
Ooh, I might have to send you one then because I still got more.
Ooh, yes,
Yeah.
that'd be fun. Okay, so he says he doesn't drink coffee in the morning. Try mimosas.
Just start drinking right now. Just go ahead.
Hey,
Melanie is no longer allowed. She's a bad influence, guys. We got to get rid of her. I'm sorry. It's like, you know what? You don't like coffee. Have you tried liquor? Have you tried hard alcohol? No, I'm kidding.
That's great.
What do you drink besides well, I'm so sorry, man. I just because I've had coffee for so long. I've had coffee since I was like 12. You know, going to work with my grandparents over at the friggin' swap meets in Ventura. So coffee has been like part of my life for a long time. So whenever someone tells me they don't drink coffee, it's like, so you just like do you sleep a lot, or you just are you good? Are you okay? Do you need help?
You still have a pulse.
Yeah. And then Doug didn't bring this up today, but he is an aficionado of coffee. Like, I gotta actually try the way he does it because he had a very specific stuff he told me to do to make the best tasting coffee. And I want to go through the entire, like, I think he told me Voss water with the French press, and there was there's something else you told me to do. And man, I'm gonna try, brother. I swear I will.
Yep. You know, I have to admit something. I don't drink coffee. But what I do is when I do go to Starbucks, I'll actually get a triple like shot. So I get 3 shots in a tall, but I get a pump of chai in there. And so it kind of like covers the flavor of all of it. And then I just gulp it down. I'm like, okay, I'm awake now.
That sounds pretty good, actually. I think I might try that because I love my espresso shots, but I don't really do it for the flavor. I just, quick energy and gone. And
Aw.
the tea with milk. I used to do that in London. They're perfect in the morning with coffee. Yeah, see, I see that a lot too. I've heard that plenty of times. And there are plenty, guys. I'm being dumb right now. Okay, there's plenty of options besides coffee. You could be like Frankie and drink Rockstars. Our buddy Chris over at East Coast Cigar Club paired an Oliva Serie V Melania with the birthday milkshake. So there's a spectrum of stuff to drink. Do not worry. No coffee, no problem. Okay. For me, that is obviously a problem. I need it to survive. But you don't need to drink coffee. I don't really. There's one thing I probably wouldn't recommend though. If you're out there for the first time smoking, water by itself, it's too flat of a flavor, and it does this weird thing to my tongue. If I'm drinking water, just plain water, and trying to smoke a cigar, just something about it just doesn't help with the cigar experience. Try maybe something carbonated, guys. Maybe a mineral water. Something
Lemon
with
water.
Lemon water would be something with just a little bit of something, so your palate's still being activated at all times. I don't know what it is, but just water seems to throw me off. And I like drinking water, but it's not with my cigar.
Yeah, that's true. I can understand that. I can appreciate that. I usually like some kind of flavor, but I don't drink anything else but water or Prosecco. That's pretty much.
Yeah.
But I have been up to Sarasota where I went to this Cigars. It's a smoke shop up there. And I went in there and I did a little video and showed off their lounge on a YouTube channel, which is called Brick, Mortar, and Smoke. And
Nice.
so, yeah, so I did an interview with them, and the guy that owns that place, he's so cool. He's so awesome. And they've got more locations that already exist in New York, and then they're putting a bunch of them in Florida now. But he was like, "Have you had a Cuban coffee?" And I was like, and I never say I don't drink coffee whenever I'm getting offered coffee because I'm just like, yes, okay, that'd be great, So he's like, makes this coffee. Oh my God, it wasn't coffee, it was an espresso, but it was delicious. Like, oh my God, I was like, I'll take another one of those. I was like, yes, please.
Yes, Cuban coffee, and our buddy over in Vegas makes Armenian coffee, and it's just so concentrated and strong. I know I shouldn't drink it too often because then I will be drinking way too much very soon. But it's wonderful. And then Bill with the I don't smoke $100 cigars, but when I do, I'll burn Sinistro White Gold Maduro. The White Gold, phenomenal, brother. That was our number 2 cigar of the year for last year for the Bakersfield Gentleman list. And I cannot wait for the full release because they've only done the pre-release right now. James is like, we have to wait until 2021 to do the full. Oh, I'm excited.
Uh-oh, are the cigars ready? Your cigars are ready, aren't they?
Yeah, we're shipping out as we speak. Where are we at? Where am I looking?
Cam
Cam?
was like, hey, yeah.
Oh, Cam, yeah, I just got to get over to you, brother. Yeah.
Oh, that was George Sosa. Yes, that is George Sosa. He is a great guy. Sorry.
Yeah. And then Doug says his opinion, the Kopi Luwak is way overrated, especially for $500 a pound. I love coffee. I don't think I could do that. I'm sorry. That one's rough on me. I'm gonna stand back away from that particular batch. No, I'm
Isn't Kevin the one that won the Battle of the Bands?
That is Kevin. That is Cigar Prop in the house.
Wow. Well,
Great
congratulations. That's awesome.
Yes, he worked hard on that, and he deserved every bit of it. And I'm not gonna lie to you though, Kevin. Next year we're coming for you. Abe has put us on the list. We're gonna make our 5-pack. I am going to be everyone who buys one. I'm gonna send them $1 in the mail. It's $1. That's my prize. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I can't wait to do it. It just seems like a lot of fun. Win or lose, I want to have fun with it. So we'll be doing some wacky stuff too. Cannot wait for next year for that. I hit up Abe. I'm gonna have him on the show pretty soon. Kevin, again, I'm gonna say this for the 3rd time today. Got to have you back on, brother. There's a lot of guests that I'm piling up, not just for the morning show guys, but for the hour shows too. Which this is turning into. We're at 45 minutes right now, so we're gonna wrap it up for today, guys. Now, is there anything you want to let them know before we get going?
You know what? I would say just look out for a post today regarding Liana. She's trying to raise money, but $40,000. All the proceeds will go to I guess it's breast cancer awareness, charity, and then she's also going to donate all of her locks, and so it's going to be for a good cause. So I'm just waiting for all the details. There is a link. There will be a link. So we'll share it if not. But also tomorrow, Front Fuente Friday.
Hey, nice.
I'll be on at like 6:30, and then Cynthia Fuente is actually going to be on at 9 p.m. with Cigar Dojo.
Oh, nice. I got a lot to watch tomorrow. Very nice.
Aw, thanks, David. You're so phenomenal. We're gonna be doing a lot too. Did you tell him what our goal was, or what we were thinking about doing?
No, not yet. I wanted to wait for you to do that. But yeah, I'll put it out, guys, for October. If you guys notice, if you look at your phone right now on Facebook, there's a little teal shield. That is the Facebook supporter group. If you are in there, you've been getting some extra pictures of all the models. There's going to be more content coming your way. We set a goal for that already. But for this month, anything that we make from the supporters, so if you sign up, we're donating that to this charity right here. We're going to work with Liana to do that. And it's just a little extra something. So if you want to donate, go find her link and get it to you. But if you would like to sign up, that's another way to donate as well for the month of October.
Yep. And then hit that notifications button right now so that you can always catch your show.
Please do. Yes, 100%. Yeah, we were having a problem with Facebook for a while where even some of our buddies would show us like, hey, I hit the C first. They'd go back maybe a moment later and it would be off again. The notifications would not stay on. It was crazy. It was weird.
But it's fixed now?
Sometimes I still see that problem from time to time. Guys will tell me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, brother. We'll keep you notified as best we can, but it's just Facebook does that. It's happened at least 3 times to the same guy.
Oh, that's a bummer. That's funny how that would work out.
Actually, I don't get that, but I'm glad you all are watching. Really do appreciate it, guys. And again, anything we make from Facebook supporter this month is going to go to this charity to help with breast cancer awareness. And I'm very excited for it. I'm excited to hear more what Liana's got planned. I'm also nervous for her to shave her head, for that, but it's a wonderful cause, and that's some brave stuff to do right there. All right, guys, we'll talk to y'all later. You have a good one. See you tomorrow morning. Then we'll see you for Fuente Friday as well. Yes, yeah, I cannot wait to watch.
Yeah, Fuente Friday's gonna be awesome. So
All
thank you.
right, everyone, have a good one, guys. Talk to you later.